I think Norway is all about the nature. The only really good reason to come to Norway is to go to look at the nature. We have a cabin in the mountains out, just sort of in the middle of the country, so like 3 hours west. And, you know, going there is like breathing for me. Velkommen til Oslo på denne regnfylte dagen. Jeg Lars Espen Rosnes. Jeg pianist. Og deres venn I Oslo I dag. Well, this is very central. This is the town hall right here. And then if you go just up this street, just 2 blocks, you'll get to the National Theater. And over here you have Aker Brygge, which is like the harbor. It's really nice actually. It's quite posh. I don't know. We can go and have ice cream. Oh God, it's closed. Of course. There's a Sunday. That's where it is. Yeah. Well, this is Aker Brygge. Well, we should have the view of the ocean. We don't really need the shop, I guess. When I was a teenager, and I liked a girl, I used to take her here to look at the ocean and have an ice cream. It was very effectful. I guess it reminds me of my youth whenever I'm here.
I've always wanted to see more of Norwegian nature, but through car it was never funny. But on my bike, I just love it.
You can stay in the mountains if you like. You can be quite alone. You can stay wherever you like. Hei, jeg heter Hans Erik og kommer fra Vikersund.
Hei, jeg heter Elisabeth og kommer fra Vikersund I Norge.
Jeg heter Ann-Kristin Rødel, jeg 43 år og kjører motorsykkel på tur I Norge.
We are traveling with a mobile home, and this is our first trip actually around Norway with the mobile home, because we used to travel abroad.
Now I enjoy riding the roads I've seen so many times as a child. I'm visiting my family. I have some family in Stryn, in Ålesund, and all around the place. So I travel from family to family. I feel very safe traveling alone. 1 week after I had my license, I packed up my bike and went up to Beitostølen and Valdresflia. It was just stunning. I was so wow. The love about traveling in Norway on my bike, you are part of the nature. It's so amazing. Being in the mountains, you see the sheep, the cows, standing in the middle of the road. It's a special experience. You have to be there to feel it. Just take your time. I'm in no rush. I'm enjoying the view as I ride.
Well, the mobile home is very popular now. I have never seen so many mobile home in my entire life that I've seen this trip.
make a bed here, and we make a bed there, and we have also a bed up here. And behind you, you have the bathroom.
It's Norwegian, but also a lot of foreigners coming to Norway to travel with the Bommel home because it's easy to camp. In Norway, it's legal to stay anywhere. We just take one day at a time, and then we go one other place, and
Maybe further, and maybe to Lofoten?
maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah.
What's happening? No, he wants to go inside.
It's safe to live here, and it's quiet. Some people maybe think it's too quiet to live here because it's we don't have a lot of population in Norway, and it's a lot of mosquito here right now. Sorry.
Velkommen til Bergen. Mitt navn er Frode Møvik, og jeg er født og oppvokst her i byen. I am a retired sea captain. I was working in the marine environment for 46 years before I retired. When I was young, we had to stay 18 months on board before we could go home. And of course, today this is a different story. Now they are only out a few weeks. Bergen has now become a big port for also cruise vessels and also international yachts. They are coming very often to Bergen now to check the fjords. And the way you see why I have the umbrella is because Bergen is well known for its many rain days. But we have had a very nice summer, about in May and June, so this is hopefully just for a week or so. On a nice day, I would like to go to Fløyen if I had visitors, and also to Mount Ulriken. You can go up by the funicular to Fløyen, and you can go to Ulriken by a cable trolley. And also the tourist traps is also the fish market, which is not the same as it used to be.
We have a lot of fish, but from different parts of the country. The most exotic here is famous king crab and the whale meat. It's still possible to catch whales in Norway, but it's very controlled. We have mussels, store crab, crabby shell, store crab, the most delicious. It's a very difficult question. Probably is the salmon. Yeah, a lot of salmon in Norway.
We have some sausages from Norway. We have moose, whale, and reindeer, the typical sausage from Norway. This is the cloudberry jam. Cloudberry is a yellow berry that you can find just in Norway and in Finland.
It's an excellent country to live in. I have been very happy. I was born in 46. I have never been out of work my whole life. When you pay the tax, you know you get something back, and that's the main thing, you know. Here you have the school, the university, and the hospitals. It's not all free, but you only pay a very little amount, you know. So it's quite a good country to live in.
Hostar is the most fantastic place. It's not an enormous city, but it's the biggest we got. It's very easy to survive. It's there are jobs, there is money, there is funding. Everything works, and even if you're out of job, that's not a disaster. Yeah. When I was growing up, we used to have choir concerts in this church. Everybody goes to the opera. Everybody wants to see the building. It's very new, it's very hip, I suppose. You should go there.
Hei, jeg heter Jan Fredrik. Jeg bor i Trondheim, men er kommet hit til Blimsanden for å windsurfe. We are at Blimsanden. It's close to the airport, Vigra. And I and my wife, we are here for windsurfing. We have been traveling with a fantastic car, which we live in. Okay, here is the van. Like we bought it, I bought it last autumn. So I just had it half a year. It's been fantastic. It's a very free life. It's me and my wife. My wife is sitting there. She's fun to have on a trip. And here we have my board. It's a Jeppe board. And this is a board that my wife sails on. I'm a beginner, so I started 2.5 years ago. But I've been really addicted, so it's now a big thing in my life. Later today the wind is going to increase, so I wish. And here we have my barbecue. It's back here. We're going to barbecue some fish later. And you have, of course, you have to come inside. Hello. This is my wife.
Hello.
What's your name?
Eli Bergman.
And here is my barbecue. We're going to some fish, some shrimps.
And of course.
And here we have, of course, some beers. It's very important.
Yeah.
There's some freedom here, I think. We can take the car, we drive around, we park here. We can fish, we can do everything. I understand other countries like Germany, it's restricted fishing. You can't camp anywhere you want. But here you can. So this is our home now for a week. Then we go back to jobs. Days just pass by when you're on vacation. You don't sleep, eat, drink, surf.
this valley is a very popular place for strawberry. And there's the most popular place in Norway for strawberry because this valley is very good climate. And the strawberry grown very good here and be very good quality. Here I have strawberry fields. It's not so very big farm. And this strawberry here is a kind like it's called Senga Sengana. It's a very old kind of strawberry. They're delivering the strawberry, and I take it to make it ready for the factory. And in the winter, I have my tractor here and my cars and everything for. So it's under the roof. And the most of this strawberry is going to a fabric in Sogn og Fjordane for making jam. And they want Norwegian strawberry in the jam. There's very beautiful mountains up here. You don't see so much now because of the clouds, but there's very many popular places to go. And there's small lakes you can fish and you can live from the cabin to cabin. So it's a good place.
Jeg heter Jogge og bor her i Valldalen sammen med masse flotte folk. Og ja, what's special for at least this part of Norway, the western part of Norway, is the steep mountains and the big hills and a lot of forest. The problem is when we go hunting that the hills are always steep. Sometimes we are jealous of the Danish because they can hunt where it's flat. We can't. We have to run after the deer up these mountains, and that's, well, you get in shape though. Yeah, this is a friend of the family, and this is my son, Johan, and this is Stefan. Yes. And there's my girlfriend, Lena, and my daughter, Isabel, and this is my neighbor, of course, you know him. We are all hunters. That's the most important thing, to be a hunter. Fishing is just for, well, we're waiting for hunting season. To get some food in the freezer, I try to catch a salmon now and again. This is the lucky fly from last night. How many weeks are you here for? Because if you want to see me catch a salmon, you have to be for 2 weeks on the same place. Some people, they can stay in the same place for 24 hours and they never get tired. Maybe 1 hour and then take a break and have a beer maybe, and then maybe 1 hour again. We built a small cabin back here for salmon fishers that get caught in bad weather, and they can go in and sleep, make a fire inside the stove and sleep when they don't want to fish. And they can make coffee and have a beer or small Jägermeister maybe. En gång till, Isabel! Oj!
We have like 1 day at a time. Yes, in the week we have 1 day to fish each of the whole neighborhood. And sometimes we just come down here to, I don't know, maybe eat some fish. And yes, we go in other rivers to fish also, so it's not just here. And that's quite fun actually. So, but we do travel around, yes.
We are more happy with eating food that we catch ourselves. And I am convinced that it's better for us. I don't know, but I think so.
It's quite hard to explain, but it's just something that, yes, I feel like at home. Yeah, and I want to stay here, yes, my whole life. Yes, I'm gonna stay here. I'm not going anywhere.
Hello. Nice to see you again. The rain, you just have to get used to it. Rain is okay, but as long as you can see the nature. But I've had an amazing trip from Valden and upwards. Suddenly I saw there was a mountain beside me. I didn't even see it when I stopped. The road gets very slippery, so I have to go very slowly. And now we're going into the dramatic curves, and then we just have to go very slow. So actually, it's good. It's a good thing. I can just roll downhill. Maybe that's better in this weather.
Wait, there might be a piano in there. They had this thing, you know, they had it in a lot of places where they sort of put a piano in sort of random locations. And there might be one in the central station, actually. And the piano would be over here, I think. Being Norwegian means this sort of anti-violence, this sort of neutral, this sort of peaceful. We really love our country, but we don't have this whole militaristic part of it. We don't have soldiers shooting or something. There's no jet planes. They're just people with flags and ice cream.